to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbal's award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbal's Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2020. Thanks for tuning in. If you have some New Year's resolutions that you think are meritorious and useful and you'd like to share them, give us a call, 877-897-8255. You can email us, send us a message on Facebook. There's all kinds of ways to connect, as Katie always tells you. And be interested to see. There are a number of surveys out there. One was interesting. They used artificial intelligence to gather information and then compile a set of resolutions. Kind of interesting way to do it. So and the program is called Poly, P-O-L-L-Y. So this one fellow, he asked this machine to generate these resolutions. And what's interesting when you look at them, now this is, it's a computer generating this based on data. I don't know what databases they used, but they generated this list. And number one at the top was actually doing my New Year's resolution. It was a resolution. Trying something new, eat more of my favorite foods. Well, really? You want to do that? Maybe some of your favorite foods are, don't favor health. Lose weight, that's always in the top. It's usually in the top three. This is not number four. Go to the gym was number five. Be happier, better mental health, be more healthy, be a better person. Upgrade my technology, number nine.
Really? That's a New Year's resolution?
That was a New Year's resolution. You were reading my mind, Katie. I was just getting ready to comment that you dialed right into my head. I was getting ready to say 10 years ago, that would have been it wouldn't even.
Right?
Now it's upgrade my technology.
Wow. Ahead of going to the gym.
No, going to the gym was 5. Upgrade my technology was 9.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going the other way.
No,
Okay.
staying motivated was number 10. Now, as I look at these, eat some of my favorite foods. Eat more of my favorite foods. Well, I wouldn't recommend that as a resolution necessarily, unless they're healthy foods. Lose weight, go to the gym, be happier, better mental health, be more healthy. You look at that quintet of resolutions, you can see that it's emotional, mental, and physical well-being that people are interested in. And that we live in a paradoxical time. Looking at these resolutions, you would think that, well, okay, people, they're certainly dialed. It's on their mind. But being on your mind and behaving in ways that reflect what's on your mind in terms of these resolutions is another matter. It may be on people's minds, but you would think, though, looking at all the advertisements, weight loss, exercise, and my God, it's one after another. And in this time of year, the commercials, you're inundated. You would think that we were one of the healthiest countries of all time. Not true. We're pushing at 72% overweight and obesity in this country. And before, maybe before this decade is over, we're going to be at 80% of the population being overweight or obese. We're at 72%. My God, we're 3 points away from 75% of the population in this country being overweight or obese. Just think about that for a moment. So when I look at these resolutions, lose weight. That was number 4. Go to the gym, be happier, better mental health, be more healthy. Be more healthy is vague. These resolutions, that's one of the problems with resolutions. Sometimes people make them, they're too vague. And when they go, then if they are too general or vague, at least you need to have a follow-up, some very specific objectives, how you're going to carry it out. That's one of the reasons why they fail. I went to the 538, that research organization, and they were looking at how fast people abandon their New Year's resolutions. And again, and I've written about this, they're made with good intentions, no doubt about it. But they are perplexing and they're paradoxical. And perhaps the most obvious paradox about resolutions is that they're easily made, but devilishly hard to keep. Each year, approximately anywhere from a third to 45% of Americans, that's, you're talking about tens of millions of people, and others around the world make New Year's resolutions. And again, just looking at this one sample of resolutions, they range from weight loss to world travel, happiness to health, money to marriage, fitness to finances, sex to stress, right? among other potential areas for self-improvement. And I wrote an article. It's entitled "How to Be a Resolution Keeper and Not a Resolution Breaker," and I lay some of these ideas out. Talk some more about this. What are the fundamental ingredients to make to make a good resolution, and then how to keep it? This is sort of like losing weight. You can lose the weight, but can you keep it off? You can make the resolution, but can you keep it?
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2020, talking about New Year's resolutions. We'll come back to that. And I'll give you my take on what I think are the fundamental principles that you can use to help you make good resolutions and to keep them. That's the important part. I often find that they're far too vague. Looking at this artificial intelligence computer-generated list, be more healthy. Well, what does that mean? Or be more happy, be happier. That is so vague. Yeah, I understand the intent, but be a better person. Okay, in what way? Be a better person in what regard? You have to be specific. So we'll get into that a little bit. But we have a guest today, so we want to talk to our guest. And good way to start off 2020. Very inspired guy. You'll see. Wayne Elliott with Strauss Naturals. Wayne, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2020. Healthy New Year, and also have a happy one, too, okay?
Same to you, Dr. Garko. It's my pleasure, and Happy New Year to you and everyone. He's another one behind us. I love that you raised the New Year's resolution, Doc. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and
what's on your mind about that, Wayne? I mean, listen, you and I, we've been around a while, and you've seen a lot in your life, and I've seen a few things on the screen too. What's on you, given where you are in your life and all that you've done? What is at the forefront of your thoughts and your feelings about, resolutions for 2020 this year? Where are you?
Well, I guess first and foremost for me, I'm going to try and stay aware of my surroundings, aware of what's going on, aware of what I'm being fed, in more ways than one, being fed information, but certainly to be aware of my own health, to be smarter. I've already started. I've doing something one of my grandmothers used to do. When I wake up, I'll if I have time, which has been often this past 2 weeks, I'll rest in bed for a while. And I tell you, I'm feeling tip top, and also dietary. I was a football player, Dr. Garko, and I got away. I thought I did get away with eating as much of whatever I wanted to eat whenever I wanted to eat. I've my whole life eaten more than my 5 sons at any point in their lives. So I've just cut back, and I'm satisfied eating a lot less, and no more 1 and 2 pound steaks and all that kind of thing that should never have been, never any good. So yeah, I'm just trying to stay aware, be conscious of my health, and take extra effort. I do exercise 3 times a week minimum, and walk. Lucky I live on the beach here on the North Shore of Lake Erie. So
Lake
look
Erie.
after myself better. It's the only way to try and help anyone else look after themselves if you're fit to do it.
Thank you for sharing that. I didn't know you lived up in that part of the world, Lake Erie. I've been there many times. Yeah, Lake, I'll be darned. So, I was listening to you, and what the first thing, some of the first comments you made dealt with, whether you realize it or not, living in a mindful way, in a state of mindfulness. Um, and that can mean a lot of different things. There's mindful meditation, that's one thing, but there's also mindful living. And when you said that to be more aware of what I'm doing, right now, to be sort of, you didn't use the language, but I interpreted to what you said to mean to be in the moment, to stay in touch with what you're doing at the moment. Like this conversation you and I are having, we're on air, and we're in this moment, and so it sort of demands that you be here. So me too, that we're in this moment. We can't be drifting off. So this sort of forces us to be in the moment. But most of our day-to-day life isn't like that. We have a lot of degrees of freedom. We can wander off in our thoughts, and it's very hard to stay in the moment, Wayne. It's not so easy to do. And it takes practice.
I took a lot of training myself in your great state, Dr. Garko, self-discovery, self-awareness training that I needed because I had too many things going on, and I couldn't stay in the present moment when I needed to all the time. So, or when I needed to, and it was kind of scattered, boy. And once you do learn a little more about yourself, and it just things become much easier. I can say that without any doubt. I do more in business and have done more in business since these last 15 years than ever, and just couldn't have handled some of the loads that I have without it. So it's just important, present moment awareness. I mean, they even have a technique. It's the very first thing I learned that it helps me to this day. And you're right. Well, even if you want your mind to drift, lovely walking on a beach or taking a ride and in a not heavy traffic area, you still want to focus on what you want to focus on and to do it clearly. So, yeah, that's mental fitness is as important as physical fitness, Doctor. You know that as well as anyone.
Absolutely. What is the technique that you learned to stay in the moment? Is it quick enough to share, or is it a little complicated?
It sure is, and the beauty of it is it takes only about 3 minutes to do, and it was my opening introduction after bumping into someone for present moment awareness, and that's focusing all of your attention on first what you see, and all of your attention. Thoughts come into your head, you let them pass through, you don't grab onto them, just all your attention on what you see. So I'm looking out the window at Lake Erie. It's windy, there's white caps, it's beautiful. I don't see land across the way, and it's kind of murky because it's been stirred up. So all my attention on sight. Then your attention on sound as well, what you hear. I hear the wind blow. If I were outside, I'd hear the waves, so forth. But all your attention on sight, sound, and then finally touch. Your feet on the floor, your hands on your clothing, sight, sound, and touch. And when you put all of your attention on those three things, you are not focused elsewhere. And you've just proven that you can control your own attention. And boy, I found that little technique, Doctor, so helpful as at different times. I could even do it driving. If I was dealing from emotion or feeling emotion over something. That was the way to just check it back a notch and I suppose be in control of my actions so that they suited my goals. They were in my own best interest, in other words.
It's interesting. Using your senses, which puts you in touch with your contact with the world, using the senses, sight, sound, and touch, to stay in the moment. Very good. That's excellent. That's good. I'm glad I asked. I learned something from you today. Learn something on this show every day. That's why we're here. Lean Forward 2020.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2020. Wayne Elliott with Strauss Naturals is our guest today. Always like talking with Wayne. He has a sort of a natural, Strauss Naturals, he has sort of a natural way of talking about things and connecting, some of these ideas. They sound simple, but they're complicated, but you can talk about them in ways that make sense and connect people to purpose. And, of course, Wayne's been on my show before several times and will be on many more times. And we talk a lot about cardiovascular health, and he has some intimate experience with that. And then Strauss Naturals has some ideas, and they have some of these wonderful herbally based products that really can help with your cardiovascular health. What's interesting, Wayne, welcome back, is that sometimes when they talk about mindfulness, they say, pay attention to your breath, when you're breathing. When you do that, you can almost feel your heart beating and pumping, and and has a rhythm, and it's kind of interesting that the heart becomes a metaphor for health, and it's a metaphor for love, and it's truly remarkable organ and all the work that it does. I don't think there's ever been a mechanical pump ever made to be that remarkably adorable, but yet vulnerable. We are vulnerable. The arteries are vulnerable to disease, it turns out, and we got to take care of that pump. And Strauss Naturals, of course, the Strauss Heart Drops, are a wonderful prescription for that. I know you have a lot of insight and stories to tell about it, right?
Absolutely, Doc. After they saved my life and then changed my life forever, saved my dad, my mom, my best friend, former teammate, and now here we are over 20 years later, and I'm so grateful for the Strauss Heart Drops clearing my arteries and veins painlessly back then, and still I'll never quit taking them, as you know. And it's not because I need them. If I'm prone to clogging, I don't want to again. 20 years ago, I had difficulties and haven't had since. But it's amazing how when I always say it changed my life, Dr. Garko, it truly has. Not just the privilege of having anything to do with it, and not just the fact that I got to live to be this age so far when many others didn't. Many of my family didn't. It's the quality of your life that turns out is real important. And my God, I've been so lucky that way too, with the quality and my physical well-being. It's just been the greatest thing. I'd have to say number two is what we were talking about, that self-awareness and self-discovery people in Fort Lauderdale. They were, helped me a great deal over the course of a few years ago. But the most profound thing in my life was Jim Strauss, his Heart Drops, of course, some of his other formulas back then, and what he taught me. So I just can't tell you, doctor. I mean, you're a doctor, and so you've been blessed as well with the brains and the wherewithal to become a medical doctor.
Well, thank you.
I sure have been blessed as really an uneducated. I went to college, but I think I was as dumb when I came out as when I went in, Dr. Garko. School wasn't the reason that I was focused there. I love playing ball and whatnot, but
sure.
It's what you learn along the way, and if you do learn from the ups and downs, it helps.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love doing this with you and with other great hosts like you. So it's my pleasure, and it'll always be my pleasure to talk about the Strauss Heart Drops, Dr. Garko. And I urge anybody with diabetes, clogged arteries, open heart surgery, cold hands and feet, gray-blue skin color, lips. I mean, diabetics especially, my goodness, change your life. And I just can't tell enough people. If I could, as Jim Strauss used to say, I would scream it from the mountains if I thought somebody would hear me, Dr.
They hear you. They hear you quite well. 877-897-8255. You said something that resonates with me. You said that, this particular herbal formulation, I even hate to call it a product because it's, it means more than that. Not only did it save your life, but it changed the quality of your life and gave you renewed purpose. And it is about quality of life. And it reminded me of something I watched last evening. And it was a two-hour documentary on, of all people, Linda Ronstadt. And Linda Ronstadt is a American singer of unequivocal, unmatched talent. Yeah. And she was born in 1946, Wayne, and they interviewed her at the end when CNN played it. She said something that it was sort of dark. She's been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And she's born in 1946, so that makes her, about 75 or so? And she said, and it was sad. She was sad. Her eyes were sad. And she said, I never thought, he asked her, the interviewer asked her about living. And she said, well, she's prepared to die. And I got the sense that she wants to, because she can't do the thing that she really loves to do, which is sing. And she said, I made it this far, and she's ready to go. I'm thinking, you're so young. You're still young.
Yeah.
And the quality of her life must not be good for her to be thinking like that. I mean, she's only, my God, she's relatively young by today's standards. And I was thinking, don't say that. I wish I could have been there with her in that moment and said, there's another way to think about this. And you touched upon it. And that's the quality of your life. The quality of your life changed by doing just that one thing. And you've done it now for 20 years and taking these Strauss heart drops to improve your cardiovascular health. Sounds like a simple thing, but it was a small win that turned out to be a gigantic victory for you.
Well, it was, Doc, because it can affect so many things. When I think back, and I can remember it clearly, if I focus on it, I sure can, over 20 years ago, in my room, in this house that I'm in right now, but in my room, hoping the phone really didn't ring, wishing it was Saturday so no one would call, or Sunday, and just not really not up to life. And I can recall that, and I've been so far from that since a month after getting Strauss heart drops, and from then on, I've been so far from that, I can't tell you. And so, yeah, change your life. It does. It turns out when you get blood flow everywhere, like you're supposed to have.
We'll talk some more. We're headed back. We'll come back after the top of the hour. Be right back. This is Amanda until she tried Floridix Iron and Herbs. You can probably relate. Between juggling her job and family, she was constantly exhausted. She put off going to the gym, and making her dinner every night seemed like a heroic task. Then she found out she had the most common nutritional deficiency in the U.S., iron deficiency. Amanda turned to Floridix, an easily absorbed plant-based liquid iron supplement. For over 60 years, Floridix has been helping reduce exhaustion and fatigue caused by iron deficiency. This formula is easy on the digestive tract and free of artificial colors and flavors. It even has vitamins B and C for enhanced absorption. No wonder it's the best-selling iron supplement in North America. FloraVital provides all the same benefits as Floridix, but without gluten or yeast. Reclaim your energy with Floridix and FloraVital, available at your local health food store. For more information, visit florahealth.com/Floridix. florahealth.com/Floridix.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, They have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2020. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Katie. I was off in the thinking about what I wanted to share with the audience, and the mic was hot and didn't even know it. Great to be with you to start this new decade, and we appreciate you and appreciate your support of this show over the last 15 years. It has grown into an immense platform, and we're proud and privilege to be able to do it every day, come on air and talk with you and share with you our experiences, not just mine, but guests and yours, to talk about things regarding health, wellness, and well-being that may resonate with you and may touch upon something that you're experiencing, have experienced, know somebody who is experiencing some element, some illness maybe, or something good. Because after all, we all are in it together, you know. In spite of our differences, should not be a barrier to connecting with another. In fact, differences and being different, being complementary to me seems more inviting than always being symmetrical. You know, where everything's the same on both sides of the coin. And you know, it's sometimes if it's too symmetrical, it's like a glass of homogenized milk, right? It's all one thing. There's no difference. There's no color. There's no definition. It's just, yeah. So being complementary to one another is, to me, a good thing. Although we do need symmetry too. And as we start this new decade, at least on this show, you know, one of the goals is to, in a real sense, highlight how it is that we are in it together, and to, you know, and ideas can, while they separate people, bring people together. And this whole idea of, like I was talking with Wayne Elliott, our guest today. This idea of these resolutions, they really reflect our hope for change, right? We're trying to make things better for ourselves. And I said to you that there are certain things that have to happen with resolutions in order to make them really succeed. And one is you have to make a commitment. And it's well established in the literature that commitment to making a behavior change is essential in achieving your goals. That's what New Year's resolutions are in a real sense. They are goals. And most resolutions imply behavior change, which is not so easy to do. And being committed to making a behavior change means more than just talking or thinking about change. Rather, it means taking personal responsibility and being steadfast in accomplishing the change while devoting, you know, your necessary time, thought, effort, and resources and follow through to create the change and then to sustain it. Commitment also means assessing up front what it will actually take to initiate, achieve, and maintain the behavior change reflected in that resolution that you made, which is a goal, a life goal. And finally, commitment means being persistent, or otherwise sticking with the New Year's resolution no matter what setbacks or how many follow-through failures you may experience. So commitment is one of those essential ingredients to make these goals work. You've got to commit 100%. No ands, ifs, or buts. Now, there are many other things too, but I'm taking it one piece at a time. But it's about commitment. And let's say that you want to make a commitment to improving your health. That's a general statement, but maybe it's your cardiovascular health. Maybe you suffer from diabetes, heart disease, some metabolic disorder, right? You got to figure out, how am I going to deal with this? How can I make that better? Can't do everything. So you have to be selective. Now, maybe your doctor has you on medications for your high blood pressure, or maybe for your high cholesterol. Maybe you have coronary artery disease. Now you're very specific and focused. It's not just improving your cardiovascular health, but very specifically, I want to improve my blood pressure. I want to improve my cholesterol. I want to improve my blood flow. What would you do? What would be the specific strategy, objective to do that? Change your diet, change your your lifestyle, and you can think about dietary supplements. And one that comes to mind immediately is Strauss Heart Drops to address your cardiovascular health. And no better expert person to talk about that than Wayne Elliott with Strauss Naturals. Wayne, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Dr. Garko. I just wanted to add to your great comments is there's nothing to fear either. There's nothing to fear, certainly not with Strauss Heart Drops. It's painless and there is no harm, but there's nothing to fear with these resolutions, Dr. Garko. It's, you know, we make them, or we have these good intentions, and there's no downside, you know. We can't deny the duality of life, that there's an up and a downside to anything. But I mean, the only downside to most of this stuff is you might cheat a heart surgeon out of a heart surgery, and yours, and that's a good thing, or a drug company out of some more pills, and there's nothing wrong with that if it's you not taking them. So, you know, there's nothing to fear. It's all upside. Some of the things we fear, really, Dr. Garko, I mean, you know, who cares what anyone thinks you look like in a sweatsuit or a tracksuit? I think everyone that's out there. I stay for much of the winter on the Hollywood, Florida boardwalk, and I see people from little wee ones to people up into their 90s walking on that boardwalk. Everyone looks great to me that's out there doing it in the sunshine, in the fresh air. So there is no one looks foolish. If you're out there helping yourself, it's all good.
And that's an example of what I mean by we're all in it together. And, you know, just that little story about being on that boardwalk in Hollywood, Florida, which I'm familiar with, and you're sitting there and you're watching these people, and by example, they inspire you. You see them with their families. You see them walking. You see them active. You see them alive and enjoying the moment. And that's instructive and it's inspiring. And that's what I mean by we're in it together. If we just, you know, that boardwalk is meaningless. Remove all the people from the boardwalk. And if you're just sitting there by yourself, that's a totally different experience, is it not?
Absolutely. It could be nice, too. You know, it's early in the morning, late at night. But
clearly.
The point is, every one of these folks that I see out there doing it, in the fresh air, in the sunshine. My mother was one of them into her late 80s. You know, my heart is cheering every one of them on, right? It's just,
of course.
It's, hey, God bless you, good for you, and keep going. It's just, so, you know, these kinds of things, eating, many of us could eat better, Doc, or avoid some of the things that I'm going to put away. I'm going to put away this chocolate after the holidays here. I've done my usual.
If you're going to eat chocolate, that's not a bad thing. What you do is you get a hold of some good cacao. That's a little flavored, and we'll talk about that. Wayne Elliott, I love talking to him. We'll come back. We'll talk some more. You are listening to LTN. We're headed into a break. No? Okay. All right. We had a little technical difficulty. I heard some music in my head, and did you hear that?
Yeah.
So the chocolate is not so bad, Wayne. If it's cacao, good high-grade cacao, there's a lot of antioxidants in there, and it's all good. We're going to come back. We're going to talk with Wayne some more. He has some insights. I'm going to ask him about the Strauss Heart Drops. Exactly, you might be interested is exactly what are they anyhow? Are they made? Were they made by? You know, where do they come from? What are the ingredients? What are the drops exactly? Well, we'll see. We'll find out. Wayne Elliott, featured on LTN, Coast to Coast and globally. Has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lungs formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balance mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lungs Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Avail-Blend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lungs Liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lungs Immune and Clear Lungs Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by waking up with more energy and enthusiasm to start your day. Learn more at naturalfactors.com.
Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CB Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Talking with Wayne Elliott today from Strauss Naturals. I invite you to go to their website. I'll get Wayne to tell you about the websites. The company's an interesting company, has an interesting history. In this business, this natural products industry, there are thousands, tens of thousands of companies. It's a monster industry. It's almost incomprehensible. If you go to a major trade show like Expo West or Expo East, especially Expo West, which has that international flavor to it, probably one of the largest natural products trade shows in the world. It's overwhelming. And companies, I go one year, you go back the next, many of them are gone. And then there's a new crop that comes in, and they come and they go. But there's some that are perennially there. Year after year, year in and year out. And there's a reason for that. A lot of reasons for that. One is Strauss Naturals. Company's been around a long time. I asked Wayne to think about and to share with you something about the ingredients. But Wayne, welcome back. Before we go there, could you give the audience a sense of the origins of the company? It's not an American company. It wasn't born in America, so to speak. It finds its beginnings in Canada, doesn't it?
Well, actually, no. It finds its beginnings in Austria.
Okay, we'll go further out yet. Okay, good.
That's eight generations ago, a couple of 100, 200, 300 years ago, I guess.
Wow.
As medicine men and herbal medicine men and women, the Strauss family. So Jim Strauss, my dear friend who taught me everything that I know about any of this, he was the seventh generation. His son, who's my dear friend today still, of course, is Peter Strauss. He's the eighth generation. So most of these teachings are literally hundreds of years old, and the Strauss family recognized the medicinal value of herbs by taste, and that's the craft that they passed along. Jim claimed a miserable childhood from spring to fall in the forested meadows with his aunts and grandmother shoving herbs in his mouth, saying this is for heart, this is for lungs. He said if he knew what ran away meant, he would have run away. So he was taught at an early age, as all the Strauss family was, and they have this incredible craft of putting formulas together by taste. So based on hundreds of year-old teachings and learnings with with herbs and making medicine with two or more in combination, they developed the Strauss heart drops for Jim 40 years ago after a massive heart attack. And it took he and Peter, Jim from an easy chair, he couldn't walk or lay down for the angina, and Peter, a young man, took them about 3 hours from the point of discussing it until Jim was taking his first dose of Strauss heart drops. And, the rest is history, Dr. Garko. He, of course, recovered, worked another 25 years without a pill or a surgery or a heart issue.
That's, just what you said, Wayne, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but, that's pretty, what you just shared, that's pretty remarkable. I mean, this guy, he was at death's door, is what you were saying.
Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, he was in great pain. They told him if he didn't have surgery that day, he could very well die that day. And once he understood what they said was wrong with him, they didn't know anything about cholesterol in those days. He and Peter came up with the ingredients that they would need, and then by taste, with a gram scale, put together that formula, as they did all the family formulas. And there's things like, of course, garlic extract, which they always had on hand anyway, aged garlic oil. But garlic extract, cayenne pepper, motherwort, hawthorn berries and leaves, European mistletoe, bilberry, all these herbs they knew they needed. Well, they put them in perfect proportion, and when they tasted perfectly, they made a tincture. And to that day, to this day, 40 years later, the formula has not changed. It's some things you just don't improve on, Dr. Garko. And this, what I've seen myself, and although it stresses me that some of my former teammates and older football players are having heart trouble, their pumps are wearing out, it is my pleasure, of course, to be able to help so many of them, and I'll never stop doing that. But sure, as you said earlier, our heart is it's a pretty important organ, that's for sure, but it really is a pump. And what I understand in my business with the ships and moving water around, pumps wear out. So, the Strauss heart drops are just a great formula to clear our arteries, make blood flow everywhere we have a vessel to carry it, and recondition our system. It's hard to describe otherwise, but the invigoration and the energy is not mistakable, Doc. You don't need anyone to tell you. You're better.
You said something that you mentioned before on the air, and I never had a chance to address the point. And you said that the Strauss heart formulation is a formulation put together by taste. Now, this audience is very smart, and they listen. And I'm sure there's more than a few that caught that, and they say, wait a minute. Just use taste. Let me just emphasize something here. Since ancient times, in Chinese medicine, Chinese herbalists have classified medicinal materials according to their tastes. I mean, this is a remarkable idea. The taste was understood to have a direct and impactful relationship to the effect of the herb once it was consumed or ingested. This relationship, it was seen as having a great importance in guiding the combining of herbs within the formulas. So this is an ancient practice, an ancient principle of using taste to formulate the product, if you will, the end product. I just wanted to emphasize that. We come back, we'll talk some more, and Wayne gave you highlights of those ingredients. We'll examine those a little bit more specifically, too, on LTN Coast to Coast and globally.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
On this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. North American Herb and Spice, wellness for life. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Talking with Wayne Elliott from Strauss Naturals. Talking about Strauss Heart Drops. As Wayne said, when I asked him the question about the origins of the product, in modern times, it's known as a Canadian product, not an American product, but it's imported into this country, and it's well entrenched, trust me, in the into the natural product industry within the United States and health stores throughout the country. And if you go to your local health store and they're not carrying it, ask them to get in touch with Strauss Naturals and get that product into the stores. It's a winner, 100%. You need to have that as part of your cardiovascular repertoire in health stores. I mean, it just goes without saying. It turns out that, Wayne shared this. It's a 300-year-old European, more specifically Austrian herbal formula, crafted with using unique methods that the Strauss family, who were herbalists and still are, and Wayne cited some of the ingredients. There's 8 herbs in that product. It's a proprietary process and blend, and it was originally based on taste. Now that may sound odd to people, but in Chinese medicine, which is over 5,000 years old, that is a first principle in formulation. The taste of the herbs, the bitter taste, sweet taste, sour taste, putting a formulation together based on taste. I mean, that's a remarkable idea, and apparently works. As I said, companies come and go in this industry. Strauss Naturals is there perennially, year in and year out, all the time. It's always there. And there's for good reason. If the product didn't work, it wouldn't sell. I know there's clinical trials, and we look at the science. You look for evidence. How do I know this is okay and it works? And one good piece of evidence is that it's been here for how many years now in Canada and the U.S. has that product been on the market, Wayne? Can't hear him.
That Jim Strauss smartly did with his son Peter. When he was a young teen, he took him for 1 year around the world, and they visited every continent. So Jim could take Peter and teach him how to make natural medicine on any continent in the world because of this craft of recognizing medicinal value of herbs by taste. So Peter can make medicine anywhere in the world, natural medicine. I think that's the coolest thing, that Jim saw the value in a full year education and the expense that must have been back then for him to do that. But these people just have this craft down so cold, Dr. Garko, that it's the proof's in the pudding, as they say, and the history is certainly there of the effectiveness and the results of using any of their formulas or over all this time.
How long has that product been selling in Canada, and how long in the U.S.? How many years has it been in the marketplace?
As it stands today, only 40 years it's been selling to the public here. and yet the formulas that they're just making and bringing back again, original formulas, both kidney and a heart formula to rebuild heart cells and for irregular heartbeat, called CardioCom actually. Those two formulas are hundreds of years old. I used them both, Doc, once 20 years ago, 3 months. They worked. I haven't had either issue since, either the irregular heartbeat or the high blood pressure. I just had my pressure checked the other day when I was in the hospital for a scope job, and my blood pressure was 120/70.
Oh, my gland.
You know, I take no medicine other than some of these natural formulas, of course, and just feel like $1 million. So you'll never convince me these aren't the cat's meow. I've just experienced too much and seen too much for myself to believe otherwise, Dr. Garko.
You said only 40 years. Let me tell you, 40 years in the natural products industry is ancient. Because these companies, James, Wayne, they come and they go. They do, literally. I mean, I go to a trade show, go to Expo West, and, there are 10, 15,000, 20,000 companies, and I walk through the trade show and I take notes and go back the next year, and the company they're gone, literally gone, out of business. And so 40 years in this industry, and as I know it's a giant industry, is still a long time to be in business, year in and year out, and to do it successfully. And that, to me,
Dr. Garko, what I know is it's so fortunate that Jim Strauss Sr. had that heart attack, and which gave rise to developing the Strauss heart drops. That's 40 years ago, and his job, of course, as he saw it, was to get these to as many people as possible. Tried to get them on Medicare in Canada, and of course there isn't enough money to satisfy Western medicine, so that didn't get anywhere. But and I'm so grateful that I had the clogged arteries and the angina and the issues that I had, and that they've made me better, and that I get to try and help others, because we have made a difference, Dr. Garko.
I know you have
made a difference. And 20 years ago, we had confirmed over 1,200 canceled bypass surgeries in Canada. And, of course, my dad and my closest buddy were among those. But a huge impact. We saved our government over $1 billion here in Ontario. Just a little guys from Port Colborne way back then. So, it's all upside. There's no downside to it, and that's for sure. And that's what makes me feel so great about just whenever I get a chance to talk about it, like with you, Dr. Garko, and your audience.
How do you take it? Do you take it with martinis or
just under the tongue, so it can go right into your bloodstream directly, and you don't have to digest it first. Not that there's a problem digesting it, of course, but it does go directly under your tongue. It will disappear. The worse you need it, the faster it disappears. I've always found that amazing. If I was to pig out which I did often, on a big plate of mashed potatoes, beef, and gravy. I love gravy. I would find it would disappear faster under my tongue. I suppose I needed it more at that point. It's just amazing how our bodies know what to do with natural substances, as Jim always taught.
Well,
our bodies know what to do. They don't know what to do with these chemicals, Doc. We don't have any equipment for those.
I know.
But natural substances, they know exactly what to do. That's why you can't overdose on broccoli, apples, Strauss heart drops, or anything else natural. You may go to the bathroom, you may eat too many, but you can't harm yourself.
Yeah, in the South, in the United States, gravy is a beverage. You know that, right?
Don't do
I'm
that.
with them all the way on that, Doc. I love gravy.
I mean, I totally believe these work, because nobody says thank you is ever thankful for a heart attack. And
that's pretty. I know you and I both smiled. You said, "Well, it was a good thing that James had that heart attack."
I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, good thing, James. Thank you for your heart attack.
Yeah, well, honest to God, Dr. Garko, and that I said what I just said. I mean, I know that I've been, just as a messenger, but telling the truth. As Strauss taught us, I know I've been part of a lot of good things happening with people.
Absolutely, 100%. That's
I love it.
I know. I can tell. Let's talk nutrition. We'll be back. We'll have the LTN Health Question of the Day.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balance mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength. Twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Avail-Blend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lungs Liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lungs Immune and Clear Lungs Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. Order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Wayne Elliott's been our guest today, and we've been talking about Strauss Heart Drops and situated within the context of 2020, the beginning of a new decade and the beginning of a new year. So this business about and we're going to do the LTN health question now. This business about health resolutions or New Year's resolutions, very, as I say, perplexing and paradoxical they are. And been a number of studies to try and figure out, what's the success rate, what's the failure rate. I was looking at one study they had, according to U.S. News and U.S. News, that periodical, about 80% of resolutions fail by the second week of February. Man, that's an awfully high number. I looked to another study, and this will get us to the health question. It was done by a fellow named Norcross. He was a researcher, and he did a couple of these studies taking a look at New Year's resolutions. He's easy to find, Norcross and his colleagues. And so they reported the success and failure rate of New Year's resolutions. And after 6 months, they took a look, and they did it at periods. They did it the first 4 weeks, and then they looked at 3 months, and then they looked at it 6 months. Here's the question: put it in a positive light, what was the success rate of keeping New Year's resolutions after 6 months? What was the success rate? Was it 26%, 46%, or 66%? What was the success rate of New Year's resolutions after 6 months, according to the Norcross study? 26%, 46%, or 66%? If you have the right answer, you can win a $25 supplement gift card, and you can take a drive down to your favorite health store and get some Strauss Heart Drops for that New Year's resolution to improve your cardiovascular health. 877-897-8255 is the number. 877-897-TALK. Let's go to St. Petersburg, Florida. Okay. Let's go to Mary Kay in St. Petersburg, Florida. Mary Kay, welcome to the show. Yeah, you had a question for Wayne?
Good morning, yes. Just this morning, I got a call from the doctor's office after my annual physical, and for the first time, they want me to start taking a pharmaceutical because my LDL is up and my HDL is down, and I don't take any pharmaceuticals, and if I caught the last, and I've been in and out of my car on errands, if it helps clean your plaque, will it help put my cholesterol back where it should be?
I'll let Wayne go after that. Go ahead, Wayne.
Well, absolutely. History's shown. Now, here's the thing. There's absolutely no evidence that high blood cholesterol is harmful. 8 out of 10 heart attack victims have low blood cholesterol, like I had when I wasn't well. They never would have recommended any of the drugs or statins to me. But when I took Strauss Heart Drops, my blood cholesterol level went way up. And in my case, and we took less in those days, I must say. They now have proof that by taking the larger dosage, it works faster. It just makes good sense, really. But in any event, my blood cholesterol level went up until I was cleared of plaque, because it has to travel in your blood. As the Strauss Heart Drops dissolve the plaque, the only transportation system is the blood. So when my level came back down low, which is almost 2 years for me, I was plugged up pretty good. When my level came back down to low and normal again, It's because I was clear of plaque. There was no more floating in my blood because it had already all been dissolved. It floated in my blood to go to my disposal unit, normally in the bathroom, and so that's really how it works. This blood cholesterol business is the cholesterol myth. That is the myth that's referred to because 8 out of 10 heart attack victims have low blood cholesterol. It's not floating in the blood, it's stuck somewhere like mine was. That's the big difference. Floating in your blood, it's maybe moving to where it's supposed to go. Stuck somewhere, it's not supposed to be there. It's just not supposed to block blood flow, right?
Mary Kate.
Yes, your cholesterol will be great after you take Strauss Heart Drops, but I just wanted to caution you, don't be alarmed if your blood cholesterol level goes up. As the heart drops work, it's just proof that they're working. They dissolve that, and it must travel in your blood. It's waste, poison, toxin, must travel in your blood to go to your disposal unit.
Mary Kate, do you happen to know the number, the numbers for your readings? Do you know what your?
Yeah, I hadn't gone for an annual physical for a year and a half, and it went from 107 to 140.
Okay.
And that was the concern because that's your my HDL.
What's your HDL reading? You know,
let me think. She told me this morning.
Was it below 40? Was it below 40?
No, it 60.
That's not bad. 60's not bad.
I think it was Well, I don't think so either.
On an HDL,
you know something, Mary Kate, I must share this with you that my blood cholesterol level. We have a different measurement scheme in Canada, so 3.0 was ideal on the Canadian measurement scheme. That's where I was when I didn't feel well. I went up to 8.2, so close to triple my blood cholesterol as I felt better and better and better, and my blood flow was increasing throughout my body. So it distresses me, this whole cholesterol blood number business, to be honest with you, because the straight facts are that it's low blood cholesterol you want to watch out for. It's 8 out of 10 of us have low blood cholesterol.
So Wayne, we're almost out of time. Mary Kay, do this if you could. Tomorrow, if you have a moment, give me a call again. I'll chat with you some more about this on air because we're almost out of time.
Okay.
You call me tomorrow, and we'll pick it up, and I'll chat with you further. Let's go to Betty. Betty, what's the answer for today's health question?
Oh, well, my guess is 26%.
That's not the right answer, but it's 2020. Start of a new year, you're gonna get the $25 gift card anyway. It's 46%. Congratulations, Happy New Year, healthy New Year, Wayne. Thank you so much. Strauss Heart Drops. Why? Because your health is your wealth. See you tomorrow.
Everyone's